She had some weird like allergic reaction. The secret ingredient is this. This sweatshirt is available in my shop. I'm considering canceling my membership. It's just making me like want to cuddle up. I'm currently not really doing Weight Watchers. So this is everything that we got at the grocery store. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. Yesterday was the relaunch of my business. Guys, happy Tuesday. So it is September 17th and this is the first time I'm filming for this channel in the month of September. So let's rewind and I'll tell you where I've been. The first week of September, well, actually, before we left for our lake trip, which was the first week of September, I did film a like packing, prepping to go out of town video. I don't love it, so I'm not gonna even edit it. I'm not even gonna spend my time editing it because I know by looking at it, I'm like, I don't like this. We're just gonna start over. But anyway, we went to the lake over Labor Day. We were there for like a week. We went to the Chiefs game while we were home in Kansas City, and then we came home. And if you guys have been watching my monthly resets, you know that I talked about running a small business and relaunching my business. That happened yesterday. Yesterday was the relaunch of my business. I will have it linked down below in case you're interested in checking it out. I'm not going to talk too much about my small business on here because I want this to be a channel that's not focused on that. But I do run a small business, have mugs, t-shirts, magnetic bookmarks, stickers, tote bags, and always expanding and like trying new things or whatever. But that relaunched yesterday. So all last week I was filming content for that. I was prepping our website, our Etsy shop. What else was I doing? Creating the products, doing the listings and the photos and all the things. So I just didn't take time to film. And then I was going to film a vlog over the weekend, but this little cutie right here, she had some weird like allergic reaction and she had hives all over her face and on her head. And I was like, what is happening? I've never seen a hive, like hives on a dog before. It was wild. We must just have a hive problem in this house because I had hives last month, which mine I believe were due to stress, and they've not come back, and I've been off my medicine for a while now, so that's good. But it was wild to have her have that happen. So we spent all day on Sunday in the emergency vet. It was supposed to be a 4 to 5 hour wait time. It ended up being an 8-hour wait time, which I understand because it's an emergency vet and they had several like really bad cases come in while we were there, like serious issues. And obviously if it were my dog, I'd want them to take care of my dog like immediately. So I completely understand, but it was definitely a long day of waiting at the emergency vet. They were super nice though. I'm not like upset that it was a long wait. Because again, like I said, if my dogs were having a medical emergency, I would want them to take care of them first, you know? And hers wasn't. Like I knew she was fine other than I was like, we need to get her something to get rid of the hives and whatever, but like she was still breathing. She just acted like she didn't feel well, obviously. But anyway, so we spent all day in the waiting room. I actually watched the Chiefs game on my phone in the waiting room, which was very stressful because I felt like I couldn't be loud and like scream at the phone like I normally do. And it was a very intense game. And so anyway, did that, read my book, you know, all the things, but didn't film. So here we are. We are here on Tuesday. I didn't film yesterday because it was my shop launch and whatever. but we're here. We're back. That's kind of where I've been and what's been going on. I also just feel like I'm in a little bit of a rut with this channel because I feel like a lot of this channel was based on Weight Watchers stuff, and I'm currently not really doing Weight Watchers. I do kind of want to share my thoughts. I feel like it needs to be a sit down video because I have a lot of thoughts, but I'm considering canceling my membership. I have a couple weeks to decide before I get charged again, so I'm kind of back and forth, but really I feel like I am gonna cancel, and I've been trying to do more paleo, Whole30 lifestyle, change to like better ingredients and just make some swaps and not be so focused on every little thing that goes in my mouth, but just trying to make better swaps where I can. And I'm still going to the gym. You guys saw this morning, got up early, went to the gym. It was leg day. It was a good day. Yeah, those are kind of my thoughts. I do want to do like a sit down video, but I'm trying to wait until I make the official decision on what I'm doing because I don't want to come on and say one thing and then a week later I'm like, oh, just kidding, I'm going to do this. So I'm really trying to figure out what exactly I want to do moving forward when it comes to Weight Watchers. And then once I decide that, then make a video kind of explaining my thoughts and where I'm at with that. I still want to share food related stuff and my weight loss journey, but it's just going to look a little bit different if I don't do Weight Watchers. So I feel like I've just been kind of in a little bit of a creative rut with this channel. And so yeah, so I just haven't filmed at all this month. So that's the update. I think that brings us up to date. Today, I was going to edit the video that I had filmed, but like I said, I looked at it and I was just not feeling it. So I'm not going to do that. So really, I don't have a lot of work related tasks to do today because my shop is all launched. And so I can kind of take a little bit of a break from that. I might still do a little bit of work for that today, but for the most part, I can take a day off because I've just been fully focused on that. So I might read today. I might do a little bit of reading. So I just started this book last night. I'm on page like 60 and it is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I've heard so many mixed things about this. Some people really love this book. Some people really hate this book. I feel like that's the case with most of her books. You either love it or you hate it. So far I'm really enjoying it. I think it's gonna be really good. I also finished The Guest List by Lucy, what was her name? Lucy something. Yeah, Lucy Foley. It took me over a week to read that book. The thing is, it was good once you got to page 250. Like 250 to 313 or however many pages there are, that was good. The first 250 pages, I just felt like it just kind of dragged on and it was just, I don't know. I really thought about not even finishing it because I was like, this is just awful. But then, like I said, about 250 pages and then it got interesting. But it's supposed to be like a murder mystery and you don't even find out that somebody's gone, like been murdered until like page 288 or something. And I'm just like so I think that was the frustrating part, is like you couldn't spend the whole book trying to figure out who did it because you knew that somebody was going to die based on the back of the book, but like it didn't happen. Like they didn't. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that book. I gave it 3 stars. It did have its good moments, but overall it just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. So anyway, I've only finished 2 books for the month of September. I also read Happy Place by Emily Henry. Again, that one took me a little bit longer because I was at the lake when I was reading it, and so I didn't have as much free time to read. But that one was pretty good. I think I gave that one 3 stars also though, because it wasn't my favorite. Let me see. No, I gave it 4 stars. I did give it 4 stars. I enjoyed it, but I also just felt like the relationship between the 2 characters, it was just very immature. It just felt very immature. And there was like all these miscommunications that it was just like, why is this a miscommunication? It just, I don't know. Wasn't my favorite. It was still good. I would still reread it, but it, you know. Anyway, so I've only read 2 books this month and we are over halfway through the month and I really need to pick up the pace on reading. So I'm probably gonna read today and tidy my house. I will share with you guys some of the products that I launched yesterday because I'm excited about that. And we do have to do some grocery shopping tonight because we were supposed to do that on Sunday, but we were dealing with a little issue. She's better now, but she is on Benadryl, so she's very out of it. And then Dixie's over there just being Dixie. I'm gonna check in with you guys in a little bit, but I'm gonna go do something. I'm probably gonna read, but I'm waiting for my mom to call me back because I was doing some work for her. So, speaking of, gotta go. I'm gonna go do that and I'll catch back up with you guys in a little bit. Okay, you guys, I have not left this couch in a little while, but took some time to read. I'm on page 106, getting ready to start chapter 11. I love this book, you guys. Unless something like major happens later on, I don't know why people hate this book. I mean, I guess there could be some stuff that's not good, but honestly, I love this book. I've heard so many people say this book was so boring, but I am flying through it and loving it. I'm loving it. I mean, I'm only 106 pages in, and there's 361 pages total, so a lot can still happen, but right now, as it stands, I would say this is my second favorite Emily Henry book. First being Funny Story, then I would put this there. Right now, obviously, a lot can happen, and maybe I will end up hating this book, I don't know, but right now, just in terms of reading it and like being excited about it, this one's second, because Funny Story was just so good. Funny Story was so good. It's funny because the books that everybody loves by Emily Henry, I feel like I'm like, yeah, it was okay. And the books that people don't love, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. So I'm really enjoying this. It's one of those books where I'm like, I want to keep reading, but I also want this to last forever. So yeah, I don't know. I need to take a break from reading, and I think today I would really like to at least make it to like 150. Honestly, I'd love to make it to page 200, but I feel like that's a lot of reading. Ooh, but 200 ends a chapter. I feel like that's like meant to be. If I made it to page 200, I will have read almost 150 pages in one day, which seems a little bit crazy, but I would definitely at least like to make it 50 more pages. All I know though is I seriously am loving this book, so I'm very excited to keep reading, and maybe that's what I'll do, because honestly, like, I don't have any videos to edit. I do have some short form content that I need to film and that I need to edit and upload, I guess, but not a lot. Like, I have two book reviews that I need to do for like YouTube shorts. I need to upload them all to YouTube because I've put them on Instagram. No, I don't even think I've put them all on Instagram. I need to upload them to Instagram, but I put them all on TikTok. But for some reason, I just like got behind and like lazy and didn't put them on YouTube. So I need to do that. I need to film a video, 2 videos about the books that I've read in the month of September. And I've been filming like a day in the lifestyle, like short or TikTok or whatever. So obviously I need to keep filming that so that way I can edit that later and put it up. I kind of want to do more like vlog style videos on TikTok because I see everybody post them and I'm just like, oh, I love this. But for some reason, I just forget. I forget to like film it on my phone. And I know I could film it with my camera, but when I have my camera, I'm filming like this way. So it's like really hard for me to train my brain to be like, no, you need to like have vertical, you need to film that way. And I think that that's the hardest part of like TikTok and Instagram reels and all of that for me personally, is that you have to film in a different way, because if I film it like this and it like crops it, it's not good quality. So you actually want to like turn your camera and film it that way or use your phone. But I'm so like YouTube, like long form content. It's what I've been doing for so long that it's really, really hard for me to train myself to film vertically. I can't remember to film that way. I just so like in my film it for YouTube that I kind of forget to film that. Can you tell it's been a minute since I filmed because I'm super chatty as normal, but I feel like I'm extra chatty today. Anyway, I really need to go make some lunch. This clip is way too long, and yeah. So I'm gonna go make some lunch, eat some lunch, and then we will try to be productive today. When I tell you, I have like no desire to be productive at all today. It's so bad. Like, I want to be productive, but I don't. And the weather is so, it's just making me like want to cuddle up and do nothing. Like read a book or watch YouTube, but not actually do anything productive. I did, however, manage to upload most of the YouTube shorts that I had, so that's good. It's like fall time, you know, I'm like, just want to cuddle up, read a book, whatever. Also, wanted to share, this is, let me see if I can get like a good angle. This sweatshirt is available in my shop. It says Spooky Readers Book Club. I am obsessed. Okay, so this is the color sand, but we also have it available in white. And if you don't want a sweatshirt, you can get a t-shirt. So yeah, and we have like 4 different designs. So there's 2 different designs that have a Spooky Readers Book Club. There's this one and another one. I love them both. Then there's also one that has like a little ghost and it says Bookish Girly. And then the other one has a little ghost on a tombstone and it says Reading in Peace. perfect. Perfect to just like cuddle up and read, right? And I am obsessed. Okay, anyway, but the actual reason I came on here is because I really want a second coffee today, because my first one was a protein coffee, so I didn't get to put in the lavender creamer. And I really want that because it's so good. It's like such a good coffee when it's like the oat milk and the lavender cream, and I think it's the French vanilla Javi. So good, so good. So I'm going to make myself another coffee. At some point I need to do these dishes and clean a little bit. The house isn't too bad, but I do need to clean it and do whatever. And I just want to sit on my couch and read. That's all I want to do today. So you guys know I really love Javi because you can just like put it in there and put water or milk or whatever, and it's just so easy. So anyway, I've also been loving oat milk. I get the unsweetened extra creamy, and I'm just gonna pour that in there. It's gonna be so good. And then the secret ingredient is this Califia Farms almond creamer, but it's lavender. You guys, this stuff is so good. If you liked the lavender cold foam from Starbucks, get this. Get this. It's so good. It's not like the best in terms, like it actually has pretty clean ingredients other than the cane sugar. So if you're like trying to eliminate sugar, this isn't for you, and I just kind of probably add more than I need to, but you know what? It's okay. It's not like terrible on calories, so we're just gonna roll with it. So anyway, these three, perfect combination. Like I seriously hope Califia Farms, or however you say it, doesn't get rid of this because it's so good. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted, exactly what I needed, but I didn't really need it, I guess. So good. I'm gonna take my coffee, cuddle up my sweatshirt. I'm gonna go read for a little bit, and then I will come back on and vlog when it's time to actually do something productive. Alright you guys, I mostly finished the kitchen. I need to wash this. This is from dinner. Just finished up my coffee. That I have to hand wash. That just needs to be thrown away. I have started making a grocery list, and that's from dinner that I just put together. So forgive me, my table's kind of a mess, but here is our dinner. It is leftover hibachi chicken with mushrooms, zucchini, carrots, and then like a special mustard sauce. So this is all paleo Whole30 minus the rice, but you could pair it with cauliflower rice if you were trying to stay 100%. I don't mind rice because rice is technically clean eating, so I'm doing kind of a combo of everything. Like I said earlier, just making healthier swaps to my food. It's gonna be good. So this is our dinner for tonight. It's just leftovers. We made this yesterday. Just having the leftovers, then we're gonna go grocery shopping. All right, you guys, we've had dinner and it's time to head to the grocery store. So I know we're gonna go to Trader Joe's. We're probably gonna have to go to Publix also because there's a few things that I'm not sure we can get at Trader Joe's, but I know we can get at Publix. So let's go get some groceries. we're back from the grocery store. Here's our groceries. I'll go over them real quick. So this is everything that we got at the grocery store. I found the Honeycrisp apple granola from Trader Joe's, and I decided to get some Greek yogurt to try it out. I like this Greek yogurt because it doesn't have any added sugar. It has 17 grams of protein. I'm trying to prioritize protein, and I just thought this would be a nice snack. So it's like not perfectly clean, obviously, not 100% the best ingredients, but you know, it's a lifestyle. So we got that. I also got this new face serum to try because mine is running low, so I was like, well, let me try this one. We got some more apple juice for our smoothies, bananas for our smoothies. We got some mushrooms for, we're having spaghetti this week. We got these pumpkin tortilla chips. They sounded interesting. James really likes pumpkin, so we got that. I got some tuna for my salad. They did not have the Italian dressing, so I went with the cilantro lime, and we'll see how that goes. But I really like the brand Primal Kitchen because they're paleo, Whole30, clean ingredients, no added sugars, all the things. Then we got some Texas toast for our spaghetti and ravioli, and I do want to mention that the ravioli and the spaghetti are both paleo because they're made with like almond flour and cassava flour, but this is not, obviously, but balance, you know? Trying to switch to cleaner ingredients where I can. That is what I'm doing right now. Then we got some little cucumbers for my salad. We got these two different pasta sauce. We got saccaroni, I think is how you say it, and roasted garlic. We got 2 of the spring mix packets for our salad. We got a bunch of chomps. So we got the jalapeno beef stick, regular beef, and the turkey ones. They're good sources of protein. They're also Whole30, just clean ingredients, and I really like that. We got some pumpkin butter for James. And then I wanted to try the cinnamon bun spread. I don't know like what we'll put on this, and obviously, again, not the cleanest of ingredients, but I do like to try different things. So, you know, it's not an everyday item, but it is something that we can try and see if we like and whatever. We were running low on our protein powder. James likes to put this in our smoothies. So we normally get the Premier plant-based vanilla, but the store we went to didn't have the plant-based one. So we got this one, which is like plant protein and vanilla. So we're gonna try this out and see if it's good. We got some rice. We got some ground turkey for our spaghetti. And then I got some ground chicken to add to our ravioli because I felt like we needed a little bit more with that meal instead of just like a couple pieces of ravioli. And they're butternut squash ravioli, so I felt like we needed some sort of protein in there. And then the last thing we got are these sangria tomatoes for salads. So yeah, that's the grocery haul for you guys. So now I'm gonna put all these groceries away, and then I'm gonna go read my book because James is gonna work on his video game. So I'm gonna go read and chill out for the rest of the night. All right guys, so I made it to page 200 in my book, which means I read a lot today, which I'm happy about. So hopefully I can wrap up the book tomorrow, but I need to wrap up the vlog now because I've been reading, but now it's bedtime because I gotta get up early and go to the gym. So thank you guys so much for following along on this productive / relaxing day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.